Natalie, and I'm here with the vocalist of 69 Eyes on October 6, 2009.
Do you know how to pronounce my name?
No, me and him are actually making a joke of it. I'm going to call him...
No, don't do it. It's Jyrki.
Jyrki?
Exactly. You got it right at the first time. Beautiful. Perfect.
First, I'd like to say welcome back to the U.S.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be back in California?
It's awesome. I mean, Hollywood in general, we consider this like as our second home. I don't want to exaggerate, but you know, this year we've been here like 3 months doing our new album in the springtime. So it's great to finally come back and play a show. That's like, you know, it's frustrating to hang out. Well, it's never frustrating to hang out in Hollywood, but if you go out and people recognize you and you meet fans and they're like, what are you doing here? Why don't you play a show? And you know, no way at that time when we were doing the album, but now it's finally the time to come back and do the show. So, you know, the 69 Eyes in Hollywood, Back in Blood.
And of course, Back in Blood is out. And it's also your 10th album to date. How does that make you feel? And do you think you're
actually, you're mistaken. There's a little disinformation everywhere. It's actually our 9th album. I'm excited to do the 10th album later on, but this is a 9th studio album. We have a few compilations which are somehow, you know, somehow people have done the mistake and say this is the 10th. It's 9th album, only 9th. But it's what's the question in the end?
Do you think your music has grown since you first started?
Yes and no. I mean, it should be. I mean, the same sources of inspiration are still there. Save rock and roll white is still there. On the other hand, I think, of course, we're better writers. We write better songs. I write better lyrics. Once in a while, you make songs which last longer than the other ones. There's some songs which are still in the set after 10 years and fans really like. Those songs are considered as our classics. And sometimes, you know, as we are having a new record out, and I feel like there's so many songs that are going to end up to be next 10 years on our set. So, you know, it's something like in that way we're naturally grown. But I mean, it should go. How much like that way?
Can you briefly tell us about the whole concept for the Dead Girls Are Easy video?
It's like it's the making of Dead Girls Are Easy was like pure fun with Margera. It was like long lost Halloween weekend. The whole idea, the name of the song Dead Girls Are Easy, I just liked the title when I put it to the song and to the chorus, and it represents for me the whole concept of dead girls. Is like, you know, like gothic girls. They want to look dead. They want to be dead because they of course want to be you know, forever some other undead person in that sense. You know, like dead girls. They are like wannabe vampire girls as well. The video, like I said, was a long lost weekend with Bam. The storyline is like this 80s, like classic old school storyline, like nerdy guy working, and you know, something strange happens to him when these dead girls or vampire vixens come into the picture. You know, it's just like good time fun. If you remember the videos from the 80s, there was always like good vibe going on and something like really like rocking and positive and things like this. Then, you know, like whatever happened to the music videos, they really changed. Like over the 90s, there started to be like cockroaches and you know, like atom bombs and, you know, like always depressing images and something. I'm a fan of the 80s rock videos, so that was like one of the things for Dead Girls Are Easy video. So it is like that.
Cool. What was it like playing on Carson Daly back in 2006?
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not sure if you remember me at that show, but I was the girl in the audience up top, and I waved to you, and you waved back. I tried my best.
I remember somebody was trying to wave, but I honestly, well, I have my sunglasses, so maybe I can. That's one of the reasons. But that was great, and that's just one of the the classic 69 Ice moments. We were really proud to do the show, and I hope that we're going to do a Carson Daly show sometime soon as well.
Go or head up to Jimmy Kimmel. Go on in.
Yeah, one of these guys, or Conan O'Brien would be nice too. I mean, cool. I'm watching these shows, and it's been an honor to be involved with Carson Daly show, and I think since we have a great new record label, the End Records here in the States, they are doing great promotion for us, so I wouldn't be surprised that if you guys, when we are watching TV, and we'll see us pretty soon.
I'll definitely be there.
Okay, thanks. So next time you wave, I know that it's you.
In my opinion, I've already pictured you guys doing a U.S. tour with him. Would you ever be able to make this happen?
That's something that fans are always asking, but I don't think that the bands are really excited about the idea. You know, it's like if you haven't noticed, the Finnish bands are not so much touring together. You know, and I don't know what's the reason, but that's definitely something that we really should do, because the fans are asking, but. I haven't heard any rumors, so I don't think it's going to happen here soon. As far as I understand, him guys are at the moment here in Hollywood doing the new album.
Cool.
And there's a lot of Finnish bands here at the moment. I mean, tomorrow Stratovarius is playing here at the P Club. Him is doing the record here. You know, this band called Negative. They are here in town at the moment doing the new album, and Michael Monroe from Hanoi Rocks just was here 2 days ago. So, you know, it's like every second rocker in Hollywood at the moment is from Finland for some strange reason. It's a busy period.
Cool. What can you tell us about your comic book, Zombie Love, Vampire Ghost, and 699?
It's just it's a compilation of my old stuff that I drew in the 80s as a teeny, nerdy guy during the nights. You know, probably normal teenagers at that age. They go out and, you know, get drunk for the first time and meet opposite sex there. But I was like this guy who spent the nights by watching horror movies and reading books and reading comic books and listening to strange rock records, just home, like the real nerds do. And then I was drawing comics, and you know, somehow they have survived through the time. I drew these rock and roll comics, and the characters in the comic pretty much look like our band. It's always night, and people are dressed up in leather jackets and sunglasses, and they have black hair, and girls are, you know, real drama queens with a lot of makeup, and the guys are like cool rockers. So it's not so far away from the world of the 69 Eyes, and that's pretty much like, you know, how our band, you know, how our lyrics are even today. So I drew them, and they still seem to, you know, appear interesting, and no one has done such stuff ever since. So I put them put out a sort of compilation of the best stuff, and that's the book Zombie Love, and it's amazing that after some 25 years, there's a lot of kids who like the 69 Eyes. They find this comic amazing. Just in case you don't have it, it's for instance available at the shows.
Cool. How about Route 69? What can be said about that?
Oh yeah, well that's a photograph book. It's done by a photographer called Ville Juurikkala, the guy who's been taking pictures of the majority of Finnish rock bands over the recent years, like him and us and Nightwish and a few other bands. And we did our first American tour. that was the same time when we played at the Carson Daily, and he traveled with us and took pictures, and we put out the book, and it's a nice documentary of that time. It has pictures from Japan and from Finland also, but mainly it's all about how we toured first time ever in the States, and everything was like new and big and exciting, and we played at the Whiskey a Go-Go and in New York and so on. So it's about that moment. It's a great book. It's a beautiful picture and great memories.
You're known you're known around the world as the Helsinki Vampires. Do you consider yourself a vampire?
Well, some strange reason I don't age, and I draw people's attention to me, and I drive girls crazy, especially those who know me, and and I like to hang out with sunglasses after dark. So I mean, as far as that goes, I might be a vampire, but I won't tell if I'm a vampire or not. But don't try the old school tricks to me with the holy water or garlic or anything like that. That won't cure me or kill me. I'm indestructible in that sense. Maybe if you really want to destroy me, you play me like anti-sexual rock music, like Beatles or Faith No More or Red Hot Chili Peppers or something like that. That kills me for sure.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of me, put that on.
And last
if you want to throw me out from the party or from, get rid of me, just put on bad music. That's it.
Cool. Last but not least, anything else you'd like to add?
I hope that people will have the chance to check out Back in Blood. I think it's definitely, seriously, the best record that Dixieland has done in many ways, and I'm really proud of it. All the, like how it is, the theme, like all the themes about the vampires and everything, like sound-wise, and also it's really interesting thing that the 69 Eyes with the American producer, American artist doing the cover artwork, and American artist or directing the video. So it's pretty. It's something we always wanted to do, and now we had a chance to do it. And I think that's like a really great album, not only from the 69 Eyes, but in general in the year 2009.